How you doing, folks? It's Justin Consigli here tonight. Today we're going to be recapping the American Christian Academy Patriots previous game with the Anniston Bulldogs. It was a Class 4A matchup, and ACA was coming into the game 4-0. Anniston was sitting at 3-1, coming off of a 3-game winning streak, with pitching 2 shutouts prior to the game. Anniston, they were definitely a defensive team for sure, and it showed in the game on Friday night. In last year's matchup, ACA took the W 15-0 when they played in Anniston. It was a defensive struggle for a lot of the game. And this year, it went a little bit differently. Anniston definitely stopped ACA's high-powered offense. They were coming off an 84-30 win against Montevideo. And, their offenses looked really impressive all year long. They've been playing in all phases, though, really. They had 2 shutouts to start the season against Woodlawn and Trinity Presbyterian before putting up 55-32 and 84-30 wins. The Woodlawn shut them out 56-0. So, to be playing like that, that they're really just playing in all phases. Lawson Pratt had been playing out of his mind recently. And against Montevideo, he passed for 359, 5 TDs, 14 and 20 passing, and added 2 rushing TDs on the ground, which is pretty incredible numbers. The running back, senior Scooter Graham, rushed 13 times for 218 and 4 TDs. So, they're getting in all phases. Offense finished with 699 yards of total offense. But, when they played Anniston, really that offense slowed down. It was the defense that carried them. They ended up winning 24-6 at home on Friday. Scooter Graham really carried the team. Rushed for 124 tough yards and 3 TDs. While Lawson Pratt kind of quieted down a little bit, 202 yards, 15 and 26 passing. They were actually outgained by Anniston in the game, 371-287. And they actually trailed for the first time this entire season in the first quarter. Anniston scored first in the first quarter and took a 6-0 lead on a 79-yard touchdown pass from Davion Dukes to Mondreco Thompson. And that lead really lasted most of the first half until Scooter Graham opened the scoring for ACA on a touchdown run right before the close of the first half. And from that point on, it was really no looking back. It was a big defensive game. ACA really capitalized. They used field position well, punting well, capitalized on third downs, and they came away with 2 key interceptions late in the game from Kamari Lassiter and Chase Hagler, which really helped seal the win for them and helped them maintain their place on top of the Region 3 standings in Class 4A. I spoke with ACA head coach Chris Smelly after practice earlier in the week, as well as quarterback Lawson Pratt, just previewing the game and asked them a few questions. And, they were really spot on with how Anniston was going to play them. They knew that they were going to be a tough defensive team and that it would definitely be their biggest challenge of the season up to that point. Coach had this to say.
They do a really good job. They're sound, but they have a lot of guys with real big motors on defense. They fly to the football. They make big plays. They tackle well. But it's a very experienced defense and a lot of guys that play real physical, tough football.
And that was definitely an apt analysis of the Anniston defense. They held the otherwise surging Lawson Pratt to no touchdowns, only 202 passing yards. But really, Scooter Graham was able to take over, especially with his opening of the second half touchdown where he took a backwards pass from Lawson Pratt and rushed it 60 yards for the score, which really opened up the game for ACA in the second half. They slowed down Pratt, who coming into the game was 53 of 77, good for 175 yards, 17 TDs, and a 151.33 passer rating, along with 2 more TDs on the ground. The ground support really was no surprise to Pratt, though. When I spoke to him in practice earlier in the week, he had really praised the offensive line and Scooter himself, just the whole entire new makeup of the offensive line. And this is what he had to say about the new and improved unit.
Compared to last year, our new offensive line coach, Talis Gazzaro, he's got our O-line into shape that we've looked better running back. Scooter's lost so much weight and got so much faster over the summer, and just like the way our O-linemen work, it's just night and day. He's got them working and running as a unit.
That improved rushing attack really helped ACA secure this victory. Scooter's 124 yards and 3 TDs on the ground definitely paved the way and really helped them match their level of physicality, which is something that coach had been preaching to the players, and the players very well understood they needed to get done in order to beat that strong Anniston defense. The Bulldogs had allowed only 20 points through 4 games, and they had pitched 2 shutouts past 2 games coming into ACA. So it's something that Pratt told me they were really focusing on this week coming into the game.
Anniston's very athletic. They're just hard-nosed football team, so we kind of got to adjust to meet the level of physicality that they're going to bring.
Up next, the Patriots will definitely be hoping to carry that same level of physicality into their next game next week against Sumter Central, another regional matchup. Sumter Central is currently 0-5, while the Patriots stand atop the regional standings at 5-0. They'll look to continue their 5-game winning streak and secure their back-to-back regional championship. And that's going to about do it for this podcast. I appreciate y'all listening in and cheering on your ACA Patriots. I'm Justin Consigli. Have a good night, y'all.